Okay, so all the parts have been cut out and we are ready to assemble. So what all do we have? We have the rudder, the two servo doublers, the fuselage side pieces, the fuselage bottom, the fuselage top, the wing mount plate, the skids, the four parts of the skids which will make two skids, the formers. So this is the former, the two parts of the former A, this is the former B, this is the former C, this is the former D, and this is the former E. These are the two fuse doublers. These are the two parts of the battery bay. This is the battery hatch and the doubler. This is the stabilizer, and I think that is it. So we are going to start building by following our manual, which says the first part is gluing the doublers. We will glue the battery bay, we will glue the skids together, we will glue the fuse side and the fuse doubler, and the skids, the servo doublers will come in a little later. So yeah, let's start by gluing. So we are going to start by gluing the doublers. Notice some of the parts have Coro, are designed with Coro flutes in two different directions. This has flutes running this side and this has this side. This is to give strength. So be very sure in gluing to ensure all the notches and cutouts align with each other. They should not be like this or like this. So later on there will be problems in otherwise fixing all the parts together. So we have the former A, the battery, the skids, and the battery tray and the fuse side. Let's start by gluing. So before you glue, make sure you inspect that all the notches align together, and then you do the glue. So you do not want it like this and later on find that it is the opposite side. The CA glue is very quick and permanent when you bond. So just apply a few drops of the glue and place the part together very carefully, aligning each and every notch together. Just a few drops of CA is usually enough to get the bond correct. So our former A has been glued together as one part. Now we'll do the hatch. When we do the hatch, make sure the hatch aligns with these points here and these points here. So it has to be like these 2 points have to align on this side, this side, this side, and this side, exactly as shown here. And when you glue the battery hatch doubler, you have to ensure that the doubler is glued on this side. So I mean this notch is angled to this side. This is to give the right thrust to the motor. So be sure that you glue the doubler on this side and not on this side. So the doubler goes inside, and align these notches here and glue in place. Now we'll glue the skid parts together. The two skid parts are glued with the notches aligned together. The front part is here and the rear part is here. After this, we move on to glue the battery tray. These two notches have to be aligned on one side. Okay, so the next step is to glue the fuse doublers. So when you glue the fuse doubler, there's a small hole on this side. So put the fuse so that fuse bottom so that this hole is on the right side, like this, placed like this, and not like this. This has to be like this, and this part goes right here. Be sure to align all the notches so that later on the skids will fit in here. And also ensure that this does not go over this hole on this side and on this side. Just flush of this hole. So now at the end of the first step, we have these parts here ready. The two skids, the former A, the battery tray, the battery hatch, and the fuse doubler. Now we'll move on to the next step, which is assembling the fuselage side. So we are going to take out all the Coro parts carefully. Make sure notches are not damaged. You can also use the ruler.